Okay, everything is ready. Today we're gonna go with lesson number 3 of unit number 3. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving fast. It's a good time. We have been taking lessons for I believe over a month now, or almost a month now, and a little bit over than a month. So lesson number 3, important to keep it in mind. This is a lesson of lecture. Okay, the lecture comes with a listening, of course, exercise. And the topic of the lesson is evaluate the quality of service. Okay. I don't know if you have ever been to a hotel or a business trip or whatever. And when you leave the hotel, when you finish your stay and you are going to go, they tell you, would you like to answer the quality we have a form for your little, I forgot the word, give me 2 seconds. I have a poll, or poll, a little poll, a little quiz, a few questions about the service. Okay, and you say, yeah, sure. So you answer, was your stay satisfactory? Yes, no, excellent, good, etc. You can evaluate the quality of the service. Okay, that's one way to do it. Here we're going to read about people making evaluations of the service. But before you read, I would like to ask you guys a question, and I would like you to answer me with whatever you can think of. Okay, the question is, what are the best ways for a business to keep its customers coming back? What do you think is the best way? With an example, maybe you want, if you want, whatever you can think of.
When the people who attend you are polite.
Okay, people who attend you are polite. That's important, right? To be polite with the customers. That's one way to come back to a business. Okay, the way.
Or when they have flexibility on the schedules.
On the schedules, for example, with can you give me a particular example of this?
When you have to cancel a reservation.
Okay.
And they give you facilities to change.
To change the schedule.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good example. So you would say human treat, or how they human relationships, right? Are key. Okay, they are key. Yeah, I agree with you. A business that doesn't treat people right will not stay long on business. They will go out of business soon, because they're important. Jesse, what do you think it's important to keep customers coming back to a business? Any opinions? Any thoughts, Jesse?
When offers guarantee or
okay,
or I don't know,
when the business yes,
when the business give you free days or
okay, discounts maybe. I agree. So for example, when they give you free days or gifts or discounts, or when they guarantee when you give you guarantee, they can guarantee quality, right, of the products or whatever they sell. And I would think maybe yes, as the human part is very important, also the quality of the service or the product is really important, right? If you combine those two things, maybe with the price as well, if the price is good, you have the perfect combination because you have quality, you have price, and you have good treat to people, right? I would say those are very important things or reasons to keep the customers coming back. Now we're gonna see a little reading, okay? It's not little, it's not too long either. It's called How Can I Help You? Okay? Now I would like you to pay attention because we're gonna follow it with the listening exercise here. Okay, but before we start, let me just mute this thing real quick because I don't want to be listening to it. There you go. And pay attention, try to follow the lecture. I'm going to ask the questions at the end. If we have to listen to it 2 times, we do it 2 times. If you have, pay attention to all the reading. If you have questions on any words, let me know, all right? Let's go.
Reading. Read and listen.
How can I help you? They say the customer is always right. That may not be completely true, but a smart business treats customers as though they are. Whether you work for a business or have your own, remember this secret. Customers don't really buy services and products. They buy solutions and relationships. Here's how to keep them coming back. Don't procrastinate. Make sure you get things done on time. Don't waste your customers' valuable time by making them wait for service. Giving customers what they want now is key to your success, and it should be at the top of your to-do list. The business that gets the job done efficiently and fast is the one that customers will come back to. Be really reliable. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If a problem keeps you from doing it, apologize and promise to find a solution. However, avoid making promises you won't be able to keep. Treat customers right by being honest, and they will recommend you to their colleagues, friends, and family. Stand by your products and services. The good workmanship and attention that go into your high-quality product, excellent service, or reasonable prices will be appreciated. No one wants a product that falls apart or doesn't work. If that happens, take responsibility and arrange to repair it or replace it. Be extremely friendly and as well as a good listener. Be sure your customers feel respected and heard. Pay attention to complaints as well as praise. Always try to be helpful. Sometimes it's difficult to answer a customer's question or fulfill a request. Instead of, "I don't know," say, "I may not have the answer right now, but I'll find out." Instead of, "I don't have time right now," say, "I'll make time." A can-do attitude, even under stress, assures customers that you will treat them professionally and that you are ready and willing to help. Above all, make your customers feel important and valued, and always thank them for their business.
Always thank them for their business. This is key. These are really good advices for those who want to have a personal project or a personal business, right? Now, before we move on, any questions on the vocabulary? No? We're good?
Price.
Praise. Yes.
Praise.
Praise is like requests, okay? Suggestions.
Okay.
Okay? Pay attention to complaints as well as praise or as well as suggestions. It's important to pay attention to those two. Good one.
The word willing.
Willing. Yes. I am willing to wait if you work on your homework right now. I am willing. I can do this. I can take the time. Okay? A can-do attitude, even under stress, assures customers that you will treat them professionally and that you are ready and willing to help. You have the attitude to help. You want to help, okay? Disposición in Spanish, all right? Willing. I am willing to wait for you. Just don't be late, okay? I am willing to wait. I can wait. All right. It's another use of the word willing. Okay. Now, I would like to ask you guys to read. We haven't read in a long time. You haven't read in a long time. So I would like you to read per paragraph. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with you, Diana, please. How can I help you? From the top, they say, please, until the end of the paragraph. Go ahead.
Okay. They say the customer is always right. That may not be completely true, but a smart business treats customers as though they are.
Mhm.
Whether you work for a business or have your own, remember the secret. Customers don't really buy services and products. They buy solutions and relationships. Here's how to keep them coming back.
Very good. Now, what's the key part of this paragraph? It's to say, what do you think is the main idea of this paragraph, Diana?
That the customers don't really buy services and products. They buy solutions and relationships.
Exactly. It says they say the customer is always right. That may not be completely true. Of course, they may not always be right. But a smart business treats customers as though they are. Okay? As if they were always right. They are not always right. We know that. But if you want to keep selling them, you sell them, they buy from you solutions and relationships. That's the most important for a person who sells something. Okay, good job. Jesse, next one, don't procrastinate.
Don't procrastinate. Make sure you get things done on time.
Okay.
Don't waste your customers' valuable time by making them wait for service.
Right.
Giving customers what they want now is key to your success, and it should be at the top of your to-do list. The business that gets the job done
Efficiently.
efficiently and fast is the one that customers will come back to.
Very good. What is the key idea or the main idea of this paragraph?
That you need to show to the customer that the things that they want.
You need to show the customers that the things that they want
Yes.
can be done fast. Okay. You're not going to waste time. You're not going to take too long. You're going to be efficient and fast. Okay. Customers want you to be efficient and fast. All right. That's the main idea of the paragraph. Okay.
Okay.
That's why it's called don't procrastinate. Don't leave things hanging in there on time. Okay. Good job, Jesse. Thank you. Diana, next one, please.
Be really reliable.
Reliable.
Be
Reliable.
reliable. If you
Yes.
say you are going to do something, do it. If a problem keeps you from doing it, apologize and promise you to find a solution. However, avoid making promises you won't be able to keep. Treat the customers right by being honest, and they will recommend you to their colleagues, friends, and family.
Yes. What is the meaning of the word reliable, Diana? You know that? If not, I can help you, but what do you think it means?
Like, be honest.
Exactly. If you are reliable, I can trust you with work. Okay. A person that is reliable is a person that is responsible with the promises he makes or she makes. Okay. If you tell me I will have the report ready for tomorrow and you have it ready for tomorrow, you are being reliable. I can trust you with more, with other things. I can come back. Okay. So what's the main idea of this paragraph, Diana?
mm, that when you say you're gonna do something, um, do it
Do it on time.
on time. Yes.
When you say you're gonna do something, you do it. Don't make promises.
You won't be able to keep.
Exactly. Don't make promises you won't be able to keep. Okay. So if you guys tell me you're gonna make the homework, do the homework. Okay. Be reliable to me. I'm kidding. But yes, exactly. That's like the key point of this paragraph. Thank you, Diana. Next one, Jesse. Stand by.
Stand by your products and services. The good workmanship and attention that go into your high quality product, excellent service, or
Reasonable.
reasonable prices will be appreciated. No
Yes.
one's a product that falls apart or doesn't work. If that happens, take responsibility and arrange, repair it, or replace it.
Correct. Repair it or replace it. Okay. Jesse, what's the main idea of this paragraph here?
That your products might be the best quality.
Okay. And what happens if your product doesn't have the best quality? You made a mistake. What happens?
You need replace it or repair it.
Okay. You need to replace it or repair it. Okay. Exactly. So basically they say guarantee your quality. Okay. Stand by your products and services means what guarantee the quality of your products and services. All right. Good job. Next one. Okay, I'm gonna go with Jesse with the next one because I think the previous one was a little short. Can you read again the next one, Jesse? And Diana, the last one, please.
Yes, be extremely friendly and
Courteous.
courteous, as well as good listener.
Huh?
Be sure your customer feel respect and heard. Pay attention to complaints as well as price.
Praise. What do you think they want to tell us with this paragraph?
That you have to be friendly with the customer
Okay.
and pay attention to all things that the customer needs and
Correct. To be attent with the customer, to pay attention to their requests and necessities. Yes, be extremely friendly and courteous as well as a good listener. You always feel more comfortable when you call to, if you need something from a company and you call on the phone and they answer you and they go like, yes, this is Susan, how can I help you? You're not gonna feel comfortable with Susan, right? You're gonna be like, yes, Susan, thank you. I have a problem, my phone is not working. What's the problem with your phone? It's like she doesn't want to be there. She's being rude, okay? She's not being kind, she's not being polite. You don't want that. But if instead you call and they go like, thank you for calling, this is Susan, how can I help you? Yes, Susan, thank you. My phone is not working, I have a problem, and of course, I will be happy to help you. Please tell me more details about the problem you have so I can offer you the better solution. And so they go with this super kind way to treat you, and they're like, they sound happy, they treat you good, they're patient. I know it's hard, but it's the best thing you can do. You're gonna sell so much more if you go like that. Okay? Okay. Se nota que trabaja en call center. Okay. Next one and the last one, Diana, please.
Yes. Always try to be helpful.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's difficult to answer customers' questions or fulfill a request.
Mhm.
Instead of I don't know, say I may not have the answer right now, but I'll find out.
Mhm.
Instead of I don't have time right now, say I'll make time.
Yes.
I can do attitude. I can do attitude even under stress. Assures customers that you will treat them professionally and
Mhm.
that you are ready and willing to help. Above all, make your customers feel important and valued
Valued.
and valued, and always thank them for their business.
Correct. Diana, what do you think is the most important part of this paragraph here?
Um, mm, 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 always try to give a solution to the customer,
Mhm.
even you don't have time or you don't know the answer, but try to give a solution.
And be exactly and be helpful. Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
Give a solution, be kind, be patient, listen. If you don't know the answer, I will find out. Just give me 3 minutes, give me 2 minutes, I will put you on hold, I will be right back with you, and you go and investigate. Hey, do you know the answer to this and that? That's how you treat a customer. Okay, good job. Do you guys have any questions on this little exercise here, on the lecture? Questions on the vocabulary, anything before we continue?
No,
No,
Okay, good. Let's go ahead and answer these little few questions here. Number one is for Jesse. Complete each statement according to the point of view expressed in the reading. Okay, Jesse, can you read number one for me, please?
if you waste your customer time, they won't come back.
Correct. If you waste your customers' time, they won't come back. Number two, Diana, please.
if you don't do what you say you will do, your customers won't think you are reliable.
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 Correct. If you don't do what you say you will do, your customers won't think you are reliable. They won't trust you. Okay, thank you, Diana. Number three, Jesse.
Get a complaint.
Complain. I want to complain. This lady is not helping me. Where's the manager? I want to complain to the manager.
Okay.
Okay, something like that.
If you aren't courteous
Purchase
courteous of your customers,
to your customers.
they will complain.
Mhm. If you, oh, okay, careful. If you aren't courteous to your customers, they will complain. Exactly, yes. If you are not courteous, what is the meaning of the word courteous?
Like
Um,
polite.
Polite, educated, kind, patient, okay? If you are not courteous, they will complain. Number four, Diana, please.
If your customers don't feel valued, they
Valued.
they won't feel important.
Exactly. If your customers don't feel valued, they won't feel important. For example, if they call you at work and they tell you, hey, can you help me with this, please? And you're like, oh yes, give me some time, please. Or I will call you tomorrow. I can't right now, but I will call you tomorrow. Okay, thank you. And then the next day, hey, do you have time? Look, right now I'm in a meeting, but please, what about later today? If you don't make them feel valued, they won't feel important and they will probably leave. So always important to treat customers right. Last one, and number five, Jesse, please.
if you don't have a can-do attitude, your customers won't think you're willing to help.
Exactly, you're not willing to help. Now, both of you guys, please repeat after me this word, attitude. One more time,
Attitude,
attitude,
Attitude.
attitude. Exactly, attitude, how you act, how you feel. Okay, it have different different meanings. For example, if a father and a kid, and the kid is being rude and he's yelling, I don't want to go. Okay, the father, sometimes he can say, hey, stop giving me an attitude, or don't give me an attitude. Okay, if you give an attitude, you are being rude. I don't know if you have heard that phrase on a movie or TV show or whatever. Don't give me an attitude. Okay, so it can also mean when you are rude. Okay, but if you have a good attitude, it's like if you have a good behavior, you want to be of service, you can be reliable, etc. Okay, now we have a little vocabulary here. Activate language from a text. Okay, we're not going to find and underline the words because we know what they mean, but we're going to use them here on this little exercise we have. So it says find and underline, complete the descriptions using these words. Which one is the best for each example? We will see that. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a minute to read them to see what could be the best. Just 1 minute. After the minute, I'm going to start asking randomly. Okay, so go ahead, check them out, and then we answer. Okay, hands up. Number 1, Diana, please.
I find Portelo's prices really reasonable compared to other places I've shopped around, and I can find another service with such low prices.
Perfect. Now let's just correct a few pronunciations. Okay, Diana, the answer is correct. Just repeat with me. Okay.
Okay.
I find Portelo's prices really reasonable.
I find Portelo's prices really reasonable
compared to other places.
compared to other places.
Exactly. The next one is I've shopped around.
I've shopped around.
Again, I've shopped around.
I shopped around.
Yes, with a T, exactly. I've shopped around and I can't find another service. The last part, you said it right. I can't find another service with such low prices. Go ahead.
And I can find another service with such low prices.
Right. Just those two, compared and I've shopped around. Okay. I'm going to be a little bit more strict with you guys on the pronunciations because I want you to be neat and sharp with your pronunciations. But step by step. Good job. Number 1, correct. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you.
Number 2, Jessie.
What I like about link copy services is that they're so reliable, even if the job is a bit no sé cómo se pronuncia.
Unusual.
Unusual, they're willing to try.
Okay. I could use reliable here. Maybe let me just give a quick look here. What?
Helpful.
Helpful. Yeah, I would probably go more with helpful on this one because I think there's another one that fits better on reliable. Okay. So we're gonna try with helpful now, Jesse. Okay. So let's go ahead and repeat the phrase. What I like about link copy services.
What I like about Lean coffee services is that they're so helpful,
Yes.
even if the job is a bit u-
Unusual.
unusual, they're willing to try.
Correct. Just be careful. You said what I like, something like what I like. It's what I like. Okay. Make the I feel pronounced. What I like about. Okay. And
Okay.
yes, helpful. Thank you. Number 3, Diana.
Jump code design is extremely professional. You never have to worry about their doing anything less than an excellent job.
Okay, close. The answer is correct. Just first part. Jump code design is extremely. Repeat with me. Extremely.
Extremely,
Again, X.
extremely,
Exactly. Extremely. Extremely professional.
extremely professional,
Ajá, la lengua se te va a trabar un poco, pero no. Extremely professional.
extremely professional,
One more time. Extremely professional.
extremely professional.
Correct. Jump code design is extremely professional. You never have to worry about they're doing anything less than an excellent job. Correct. Good job, Diana. Thank you. Next one, number 4, Jess, please.
Dom's auto
Auto repair.
repair
Again,
is
auto repair.
Dom's repair is incredibly reliable.
Continue.
If they promise to have a job ready in an hour, you can be sure that they will.
The answer is correct. Is reliable. Perfect. Now let's just repeat a few words, okay, Jesse, because I want to make them clear. Okay. Auto repair.
Auto repair.
It's more like an O. Auto repair.
Auto repair.
Exactly, guys. If you say automobile, okay, automobile. It's automobile, not automobile. No, it's auto. Automatically. Everything that starts with auto, we say auto. Okay, automatically. Auto repair. Again, Jesse, auto repair.
Auto repair
Exactly. Is incredibly reliable.
is incredibly reliable.
Exactly. And the last thing, I think you had it right. If they promise to have a job ready in an hour, you can be sure that they will. Thank you, Jess. Nice work. And the last one, number 5, Diana, please, if you could help me with it.
Yes. The workmanship at J&N is amazing. Their products are all handmade and they last for years.
Correct. The answer is correct. Let's just improve a little the pronunciation. Did we start with the workmanship? Okay.
The workmanship.
Okay. One more time. Just make sure the K feels. Okay. The workmanship.
The workmanship.
At J&N.
At J&N.
Continue.
Is amazing. Their products are all handmade and they last for years.
Very close. Just this first part. It's not their products. Okay. It's like their products.
Their products.
Again, their products.
Their products.
Correct. Their products are all handmade and they last for years.
Okay.
Okay, good job. Now, guys, as you can see, I am beginning to be very like, I don't know how to say it. I'm going to be making a lot of emphasis or pointing out the pronunciations from now on, because I want you to remember the corrections that I give you, okay? And try to put them into practice whenever you can, all right? Reliable, incredibility, extremely, okay? So reasonable. These are just a few emphatic stresses, okay? Or intonations on the words. But anyways, we're not gonna focus on that right now. We're gonna move on to lesson number 4, see if we can finish it out today. It's a listening exercise, long exercise. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to do it. I think we can try. Before we go, I'm sorry. I just want to check the vocabulary really quick. Okay? Planning and running an event, I'm sorry. Listen again and repeat. Okay, number one, send out the announcements. With me, send out the announcements.
Send out the announcement.
Right, Diana? Send out the announcements.
Send out the announcements.
Okay, correct. Send out the announcements. Number two, set up the room.
Set up the room.
Set up the room.
Yes, set up the room. Thank you. Number three, set up the projector.
Set up the projector.
Set up the projector.
Correct. Number four, put up the signs.
Put up the signs.
Put up the signs.
Correct. Number five, check the sound system.
Check the sound system.
Check the sound system.
Remember this because maybe one day, not too far from now, you will have a party and you want to have a good party. You want to know how to say these things in English. Number six, you can say a microphone or a mic.
A microphone. A mic.
Microphone, a mic.
Thank you. A handheld mic.
A handheld mic.
A handheld mic.
This is not very common, but you can call it that when you grab the microphone with your hand all the time. A lapel mic.
A lapel mic.
A lapel mic.
And we're getting close to the end. Hand out the agenda.
Hand out the agenda.
Hand out the agenda.
Exactly. And a handout is when you give something to other people. Okay. Can you hand me out those papers over there, please? Thank you. So a handout is when you give others something, a piece of paper, an agenda, portfolio, whatever. Okay. A handout.
A handout.
A handout.
Yes. And the last one, introduce the speaker or the guest.
Introduce the speaker or the guest.
Introduce the speaker or the guest.
Thank you. On a podium.
A podium.
A podium.
A podium, yes. These are different things we have here that contribute to planning or running an event. Not necessarily a party, but it can be a professional event, okay? If tomorrow they tell you from work, I need you to go with us to the United States, to this convention, this and that, then they tell you, hey, can you help me out putting up the signs, please? Putting up the signs? What is putting up the signs? I'll put up the signs. When you put the signs on the wall. Okay, can you set up the projector for me, please? Yes, of course. You know what to do. Okay. Can you test or check the sound system? Yes, I can check the sound system. Yes, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. Hello. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Okay, etc. These are possible situations you may have. Okay. Listen to the conversations and check the items and equipment they mention. Okay, we're gonna listen to this thing 2 times, and then we're gonna go with the exercise. I think we have one extra reading exercise here. This is gonna be the one. Not this one, but this one right here.
Again, use the vocabulary and the causative to complete the statements. Conversation 1.
Hello, Brian. Ginny, how are you doing?
I'm good, Ginny. What's up?
Listen, I want to get the preparations moving for the talks at next month's event. There are a few things we need to have done.
Great. How can I help?
Well, I've asked someone to create an announcement, but we need someone to send them out. Do you think you could find someone to do that?
No problem. That's easy. I'll get my brothers to do it. Is there anything else you need?
Well, I've also asked someone to print some signs for the event. Could you ask some people to help put up the signs that morning?
Sure. I'll talk to some of my friends. I'm sure they'll be willing to do it.
Conversation 2.
Hello, Myra. Ginny.
Hey, Jen. How are ya?
Great. Hey, thanks for volunteering to help with the event next month. As our tech person, there are a few things you should put on your to-do list for the morning of the event.
Okay.
We'll need someone to check the sound system in each room before 8:30. Is that okay?
Of course. I'll ask some of my colleagues to do that. They're really good.
And for the talks, we'll want each speaker to be able to choose a handheld mic or a lapel mic, okay? We don't want them to have to use the mic at the podium if they don't want to.
Understood. I'll make sure that they set up in each room.
And of course, we'll need someone to set up the projectors in each room too.
Don't worry. They can do that, too.
Conversation 3.
Good morning, Lester. Ginny here.
Hi, Jenny.
Lester, I understand you already have a team of people ready to help out on the day of the event.
That's right. I've got 6 volunteers already.
Great. We'll need to get the chairs in each room set up before 8:30, about the same time that Myra's people will be checking the sound system.
Okay. How many people do you think there'll be in each room?
It would be great if you could have each room set up for about 30 to 40 people.
Will do.
And we'll need someone at the front table to hand out the agendas, and someone at the door to each room to give people any handouts for the talks.
No problem.
And Lester, do you think someone can introduce each speaker as well?
I may need to get a few more volunteers, but that should be no problem.
Good. They'll have to be free to stand at the podium to do that, so it can't be the same person that's handing things out.
Right. We'll work that out.
Thanks, Lester.
Thanks, Lester. We love you.
Listen.
Okay. One more time. Pay attention. We're going to answer both exercises now, okay?
And again, use the vocabulary and the causative to complete the statements. Conversation 1.
Hello, Brian. Ginny, how are you doing?
I'm good, Ginny. What's up?
Listen, I want to get the preparations moving for the talks at next month's event. There are a few things we need to have done.
Great. How can I help?
Okay. She's about to start talking about the things they need for the next month's presentation.
Well, I've asked someone to create an announcement, but we need someone to send them out.
I got someone to create an announcement, but we need someone to send them out. Okay? Send out the announcements.
Do you think you could find someone to do that?
No problem. That's easy. I'll get my brothers to do it. Is there anything else you need?
Well, I've also asked someone to print some signs for the event. Could you ask some people to help put up the signs that morning?
Sure. I'll talk to some of my friends. I'm sure they'll be willing to do it.
Okay?
Conversation
1. Jesse. Number 1. Brian's going to get his what to what before the event?
Announcements.
Okay. Something with the announcements, yes. We're here. Brian's going to get
his
Don't worry, if you want to hear it again, we can do it again, but I want you to try.
handouts
Okay.
to announcement before the event.
Something like that. Something like that. Close. Diana, you have the answer?
I think is Brian is going to get his brother to hand out the announcements before the event.
Okay, yes, but it's brothers. Okay, multiple.
Um,
Yes,
okay.
correct. Both of you.
Okay.
Brian's going to get his brothers to hand out the announcements before the event. Okay, that's correct. And the next one, what do you guys think? Brian will also try to get what? If you want to hear it again, I can play it again. It's no problem.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. Pay attention to the details. Okay.
Conversation 1.
Hello, Brian. Ginny, how are you doing?
I'm good, Ginny. What's up?
Listen, I want to get the preparations moving for the talks at next month's event. There are a few things we need to have done.
Great. How can I help?
Well, I've asked someone to create an announcement, but we need someone to send them out. Do you think you could find someone to do that?
No problem. That's easy. I'll get my brothers to do it. Is there anything else you need?
Well, I've also asked someone to print some signs for the event. Could you ask some people to help put up the signs that morning?
Sure. I'll talk to some of my friends. I'm sure they'll be willing to do it.
Okay. Brian will also try to get
Some people to To sign?
Something with the signs.
To I don't understand
I
that
didn't.
word.
That's easy. I'll get my brothers to do it.
Again.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, I've also asked someone to print some signs for the event. Could you ask some people to help put up the signs that morning?
Help what?
Put up the signs.
Put up the signs.
Ah.
The signs. Es como cuando escuchas una canción en español y la has cantado mal toda tu vida. Y pones la letra y dice otra cosa. Como cuando yo cantaba la de You let the dog down. Dude. Who let the dogs out? Pero bueno, ok, justo. Brian will also try to get someone or who exactly?
Friends.
Friends to put up the signs the morning of the event. Okay? So we need the announcements. So far, we need the announcements. What else do we need? From
Signs.
the signs first to put them up, right? Let's continue.
Handouts.
The handouts. We could talk about the handouts, maybe, but we haven't said anything about handing them out yet. Maybe it's gonna be
Okay.
needed. But
Okay.
no, I moved it. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, it's now it's on the video. Okay, there you go.
I'll talk to some of my friends. I'm sure they'll be willing to do it.
Did you see how
Convers-
used? I'm sure they will be willing to. Okay, they will be willing to do it.
Conversation 2.
Hello, Myra? Ginny.
Hey, Jen. How are ya?
Great. Hey, thanks for volunteering to help with the event next month. As our tech person, there are a few things you should put in your to-do list for the morning of the event.
Okay.
We'll need someone to check the sound system in each room before 8:30. Is that okay?
Of course. I'll ask some of my colleagues to do that. They're really good.
And for the talks, we'll want each speaker to be able to choose a handheld mic or a lapel mic, okay? We don't want them to have to use the mic at the podium if they don't want to.
Understood. I'll make sure that they set up in each room.
And of course, we'll need someone to set up the projectors in each room, too.
Don't worry. They can do that, too.
You want to hear one more time? You want to go for the answers now?
One more time.
One more time, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're very close, okay? I don't want to help you with what they said because I know you are understanding, but we are getting closer.
Hello, Myra? Ginny.
Hey, Jen. How are ya?
Great. Hey, thanks for volunteering to help with the event next month. As our tech person, there are a few things you should put in your to-do list for the morning of the event.
Okay.
We'll need someone to check the sound system in each room before 8:30. Is that okay?
Of course. I'll ask some of my colleagues to do that.
Okay. Number 3. Myra's going to get her
Colleagues.
colleagues. Yes. What is a
What?
colleague? Before we continue, what's a colleague?
Como like
Como? I don't understand como. I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry.
I think it's like a friend of the work.
Close. Yes. A person that works with you. Okay.
Yes.
Colleague. Yes. I'm sorry. Continue. Myra's going to get her colleagues.
To check the audio in each room.
To check the audio in each room. And they will make sure there's a choice of mics or microphones for each speaker. Let's go again and listen
Next
to that
month.
part.
As our tech person, there are a few things you should put in your to-do list for the morning of the event.
Okay.
We'll need someone to check the sound system in each room before 8:30.
Okay, it's not the audio, it's the sound system. Okay? Why? Because the sound system is like more complex. The audio maybe is how loud or how slow it sounds. Okay, just
Okay.
pointing that out, but it's good.
Is that okay?
Of course. I'll ask some of my colleagues to do that. They're really good.
And for the talks, we'll want each speaker to be able to choose a handheld mic or a lapel mic, okay? We don't want them to have to use the mic at the podium if they don't want to.
Understood.
That's the choice of mics. We want to give them options, okay?
I'll make sure that they set up in each room.
And of course, we'll need someone to set up the projectors in each room too.
Don't worry. They can do that too.
That's one very easy, right? She's also
Yes.
going.
Is also going to get them to projectors.
To projectors.
Projects.
Close. It's the projectors, but it's not also going to get them to projectors in each room. Something more with the projectors. What's the word? I'm going to give you the first.
Set up
Set up.
the projector.
Yes. Set up the projectors. Okay, the projector is just the object. I need the verb, okay? Also going to get them to set up the projectors in each room, okay? Is that clear, Diana?
Yes.
Okay. You are very quiet today. Is everything okay?
I know. I'm tired today.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm tired too. But okay, we have signs, projectors, I would say podiums, I would say lapel mics, and handheld mics. Okay? So far, I think I'll learn the announcements, of course. This is what we have so far. And that last one, and next one, and last one.
Conversation 3.
Good morning, Lester. Ginny here.
Hi, Jenny.
Lester, I understand you already have a team of people ready to help out on the day of the event.
That's right. I've got 6 volunteers already.
Great. We'll need to get the chairs in each room set up before 8:30, about the same time that Myra's people will be checking the sound system.
Okay. How many people do you think there'll be in each room?
It would be great if you could have each room set up for about 30 to 40 people.
Will do.
And we'll need someone at the front table to hand out the agendas.
Lester is going to get people to
Set up.
set up what?
With enough chairs.
Yes, but set up what?
The room.
Yes, Diana, very good. Set up the room with enough chairs for 30 to 40 people. Okay, that's the first part. He will get the people to do it, the volunteers to do it. Okay, and I'm going to go back a little bit.
How many people do you think there'll be in each room?
It would be great if you could have each room set up for about 30 to 40 people.
Yes.
Will do.
And we'll need someone at the front table to hand out the agendas.
We will need someone at the front door to hand out the agendas.
And someone at the door to each room to give people any handouts for the talks.
No problem.
Okay, 2 people. Number 6. He's also going to get people to you got this? What is it? Hand out. Okay, cuando te entregan algo, hand out. Okay, hand out what?
The agendas.
The agendas. Okay, he's also going to get people to hand out the agendas or to hand out things and get some things. I think the agendas and the flyers, and get someone to let's listen.
And Lester, do you think someone can introduce each speaker as well?
I may need to get a few more volunteers, but that should be no problem.
Good. They'll have to be free to stand at the podium to do that. So it can't be the same person that's handing things out.
Right. We'll work that out.
Okay, another person to what?
To introduce.
The speakers. Correct. To introduce the speakers or each speakers. Okay. at the podium and introduce the speakers. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So we also have agendas and the desks, because they're going to be on the desk sitting, delivering the agendas. See how this exercise is a little bit more analytic, okay? We need to pay a lot of attention to the audios before we can answer the questions, okay? We're going to stop here for today, okay? This was the exercise of lesson number 4. We finished lesson number 3 and lesson number 4. With this, we are officially finishing unit number 3, all of unit number 3. Now, tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and try to work on the review exercise, okay, and start the preview for unit number 4. We're going fast. It's important that you keep this in mind. And I would like to ask for a presentation. I haven't asked any of you, both of you guys, for a presentation. We have Andrea and Gabby already presented. So I'm going to let the presentation be on Thursday. But I would like you, Jesse, I'm sorry, I had to say Jesse, to give the presentation for this next Thursday, okay? If you want, you can send me a message at the end of the class and I will give you the topics on which you can talk. Okay? Jess? Are you there? Maybe not. Well, never mind. If she moved, I'm going to tell her later. I'm going to switch into Spanish really quick before we finish. Okay, and iba a decir otra vez en inglés. Nada más les quiero comentar, vamos, o sea, yo siento que van mucho mejor con su soltura al momento de hablar, están elaborando cada vez mejor las oraciones, lo cual me da mucho gusto, pero siento que todavía nos falta un poquito de exposición, no al inglés, porque igual y ya lo hablan en el día a día o en el trabajo o en lo que tú quieras, pero necesitan más películas, series y canciones, ¿sí? Yo soy fan de que las películas y las series ayudan un montón. ¿Por qué? Porque lo ves, lo dicen con la boca y tú aparte lo lees en los subtítulos. Entonces, traten, yo sé que es difícil porque la vida es ocupada, pero traten de darse esos espacios, esos momentos, que sean videos de YouTube, lo que quieras, pero subtitulados en inglés, para que traten de hacer esa relación y el vocabulario, chicas, ¿sí? Ayuda mucho.
Empecé
Ujú.
y sí está padre.
¿Qué estás viendo? ¿Qué estás escuchando?
Es que me cambié de Netflix a HBO.
Ok.
Y es que no me acuerdo cómo se llaman las películas que vi como 2 que sí se podía subtituladas en inglés y audio en inglés.
Ok.
Y empecé a ver Game of Thrones.
Ok.
Pero esa no se puede subtítulos en inglés, solo audio en inglés y en español los subtítulos. Y como
También.
quiera siento que sí está padre.
Sí, vas captando cosas y te vas a dar cuenta así de que dicen algunas que dices, ok, dijo esta palabra, ¿no? O te lo
Sí.
subtitulan diferente y dices, ¿por qué pusieron eso? Si dijo otra cosa. Y entonces,
Ajá.
esas dudas, cáchenlas, pregúntenmelas y las elaboramos. Eso ayuda mucho. Cuando yo veía las series y esto, decían alguna palabra, alguna cosa rara, o todavía me pasa, o sea, dicen una palabra que no sé qué es y digo, ájale, ¿qué palabra fue esa? Y luego ya la leo y digo, ok, ya, era esto, ¿sí? Hace poquito vi la de palabra escombro. Entonces alguien dijo brittle. Y dije, ¿qué es eso de brittle? ¿Qué significaba? Ya me metí a buscar, escombro, ok. Claramente se estaban refiriendo a un escombro porque estaban apuntando a un escombro, pero yo no sabía que se decía brittle. Entonces, son ese tipo de cositas que vas encontrando, ¿verdad? Pero bueno, va muy bien. En general, la neta, muy, muy bien. Jessy, ¿me mandas un mensaje, por favor, para la presentación? Te paso las opciones de temas que puedes exponer para el
Ok.
jueves, ¿ok? Para que te la elabores y antes hacemos un team back tú y yo para que me presentes ahí lo que vas a exponer y aclares tus dudas y explicarte
Ok.
la dinámica, ¿ok? Para que no faltes el jueves.
Sí.
Mañana tenemos clase normal para reponer la hora de la semana pasada que no pudimos tener, entonces las veo de 7 a 8 si Dios quiere, si pueden ustedes, aquí se conectan y si no se las grabo. Aunque no se conecte nadie, yo voy a grabar la clase para que la tengan ahí, ¿ok?
Ok.
Bueno, va, no les quito más su tiempo, chicas, descansen, sean Enrico, nos vemos mañana si Dios quiere. Take care.
Bye, igual.
Gracias igual. Bye.